Rockford and I, we hadn't planned to be on the same record. So that record was supposed to be Roy and Royce. So, Rockford and I, we got talking and we then said, okay, listen, I need to jump on the song. So after some convincing of some sort, Rockford then, he left late from the studio and he recorded. And when he recorded, it just was the last puzzle on the song, So fast forward to the video. So this was our first video, our first professional video. Dylan tells us, listen, there's someone who wants to do your video for a project for Zimbabwe Film Festival, Makai Matema. I said, okay, cool. So they want to do your video, they've come up with this brilliant concept and whatnot. So what you just need to do is that you need to go to Mebbering. Yeah. I said, cool, okay, we'll go there. So they gave us a time, we go to Mebbering, we get there, they already set up and whatnot. We're excited, bro. The day before, Roki was like, Leo, what are you going to do for the video, bro? I said, what do you mean? I said, you need to dress up, bro. You need to dress up, you need to have a fresh cut and whatnot. But I wasn't bothered. So Rockford went home, he got his fresh cut, bald head and whatnot. Got to the video, Rocky's looking sharp, bro. We get there, we shoot the video. So they were telling us these things, This was the first time I saw a dolly, a dolly. It was the first time I saw a dolly. It was the first time, with them that just want makeup. There's makeup and everything. After every break you get some food, and we're just kids from the ghetto, This is all new to us. So we're going to push you on this dolly. So when you get to this point, you disappear. Don't worry about it. You see it on the item. So we are wondering all these things. We're going to disappear. The mom is going to disappear and everything. When we saw the video, the first person to see the video was Roki. Roki comes to me. He says, "Yo, Leo, I watched the video." I said, "Oh, cool." He says, "So what do you think?" He says, bruh. The video, it's not cool." I said, "Really?" Yeah. No, it didn't come out the way I wanted. I said, "Okay, cool." Then I went and watched the video. The video, bruh, it's amazing. It's amazing, bruh. What's wrong with it? He was like, no. But I then figured out, it didn't portray him as he should have, The thing is that when we were growing up, we had this symbiotic relationship, So everything that we did, we really clicked. But when you're growing, you start going in different directions. You start seeing things differently because you're growing up. Because when we started off, we were teenagers. So we then started growing up and then realizing certain things like, no. This we cannot do anymore because we are growing up. So I think in that way we then found a point where we didn't agree as such. But in our disagreement, we always found our way back to each other. So no matter what we do, no matter what we go through, we might not see each other for 2-3 months. But when we sit down and we talk, we've got this thing that always brings us together, which is music and our growing up. Most of the guys that we met during our era, it's either they lived in Highfields, they had an experience of living in Highfields of some sort, because Highfields was the first suburb, I think. So we're coming from a generation where everyone who was semi-prominent, who was black, was coming from Highfields, So we always clicked in that way. So every time that we sit down and talk, we've got these ideas that we want to do. So that relationship is always brought together by the things that we know, the life that we experienced, and our music. Us director then was a guy called Clayton, I think. He's now based in Botswana. He was amazing. He had an open mind. So you will sit down with an artist and say, okay, listen, we want to put a show together. I've got these ideas. These are the ideas that I have. I want to put a track, that track head, Gonyed, on stage, But that couldn't happen. So he said, okay, I want your song is a sad song. It's about the death of someone you love. I want you guys to come out of coffins, right? me and Rockford like, nah, bro, that would not work. That would not work. Then he said, okay. What if I put an egg on stage? Then you guys come out to the egg and there's a bit of smoke. We agreed. So he then said, he then give us this free space to play around. He said, how do you want your performance to be like? So to work on our performance. So we used to do a lot of choreographies. Every Wednesday and Thursday we had rehearsal, dance rehearsals. So, he had give us this color. You need to wear white. When the smoke comes in, you guys will come out of the smoke. You look like angels. So we had to hype it up with a bit, with a bit of performances. I used to dance, bro. I used to dance back then. So, we had this choreography going on. So when we put it down, the guy was amazing. He had that professional touch. So when we put it on stage and we rehearsed it, he made sure that we had to rehearse it for 2 weeks consecutive, every single day with the rehearsal. So yeah, that was a bit of it. So we didn't know how it looked like on television. We didn't know how it looked like on television, but we hope it looked good.